Good evening, comrade subscribers. Hope everyone's well. Just down in Sydney for the night, staying near the airport. Unfortunately, I'm on the road side, not the airport side, so I can see the planes coming in. So you can see them coming in this way. That looks like a pretty big one. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't see them land, but I can see all the traffic, all the people having to rush to the airport. Well, that doesn't look too bad at the moment. Well, it's not too late. Not sure who that is. I could probably look it up on Flight Tracker. Oh, it's a Qantas. Surprise, surprise. Not that big. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not flying, so I'm just popped down for some work and stuff. So I just like to stay at the airport mantra. So yeah, I thought we'd have a look at some Game & Watch, a Nintendo Game & Watch and its clones from the Soviet Union. That's something I can do without requiring too much equipment. So we'll see how that goes. All right, might grab some dinner first and then we'll have a look. Bye for now. So here we go, good old Nintendo Game & Watch. I think I've done a couple of videos. The first one I got, my parents gave me, was Fire, which was the smaller one. I think we were living in Papua New Guinea at the time, so I got Fire, and then when we moved back to Australia, I think I got Parachute. So that was the brown one, that was wider, and I've still got that one. I've still got Fire as well. It never had the kickstand because it was the smaller one. But anyway, so yeah, Mickey. I think this is one of the most popular. This was apparently like over 1 million of these were produced. So it's a pretty, it's a easy game to play. Well, easy in that, you know, it's fun to play. I like it anyway. And as you can see here, we've got copyright Walt Disney Productions, and we've got Mickey over there. It's called Mickey Mouse. But apparently, from what I was reading, there was a copyright dispute. Australia was one of the places where they couldn't release this. So they released a version called Egg, in which Mickey was replaced by a wolf instead. So, which is interesting. So apparently they were a lot rarer. So these were mass produced. Egg, not so much. And then when we come to the Soviet clone, so I've got two. So we've got, I think this is the older one. Electronica 2401. It says Игра На Экране, I think. So game screen or something like that. Off the top of my head, I'll put the correct translation. And as you can see, it is pretty much a direct copy of Mickey Mouse. Let's see if I can get them both on screen at once. So I think the Nintendo one came out in 1981, and I think maybe this one came out in maybe 84, 85, and it's pretty much identical. Just trying to get this, yeah, identical gameplay. So that's the Electronica 2401. We can have a look at the. I don't think it doesn't have a center on the back. It doesn't have a price. It does come with a manual. I'll grab that out. There we go. So there's a Happy Mickey though. If you look at, because I was actually looking at a Russian website, there are actually a few versions of this. In which case, so this is a frightened Mickey, but there's also a version where there's a Happy Mickey. And you can see here, actually, we've got the Happy Mickey here. So, zoom in a bit more. So yeah, this is the manual. I think what we got here is an 87. Is it an 87 sale date? So pretty standard documentation for the time. Let's go back to the first page. Or I'm not expecting you to read all that. This is all available online anyway. So very very extensive. And then we've got this little fold-out thing here. I think this is maybe service centers or something. I think we've got Soviet era addresses on here, perhaps. That's a little fold-out bit. So yeah, so that's Electronica 2401. So that's a copy of the Mickey Mouse one. But then we've got New Pогоди, which was a popular cartoon, well, just you wait sort of thing, which had featured the wolf and the hare. So you would think that perhaps, let me just open it up, and as you can see here, pretty much it's the same gameplay again. And so it's an Electronica IM-02, so is the model number. So IM, I think, is supposed to stand for microprocessor. And we've got New Pогоди on the top there. Yeah, so you think, okay, this is just another clone of this, but they've changed the character. But it's actually a clone of the Egg game. So we've got 2401, which is the copy of Mickey Mouse, and then we've got New Pогодi, which is a clone of Egg, but pretty much the same gameplay there. So, but we've just got Mr. Wolf and Ms. Hare, I guess, the Wolf and the Hare. So, yeah, pretty interesting. So I think this is a 1986. I think this one came out 1986, the Electronica IM-02 designation. So I've got, don't really have much on the back, but if we compare the two backs, you can see here we've got the Nintendo security screws. Yeah, we've got all the Nintendo information here, whereas we've pretty much got nothing on the Soviet one there. What about this one here? There we go. Oh, we do have a price. Center, 23 rubles. So we've got 23 rubles for this one. And actually, I think this one's the same. I think this one's got the price on the box here. At center, 23 rubles. So, and it also comes with a manual. So it's this one actually covers, I think, 6 different games. Similar. If you have a look here. So you've got the screen layout of the various games. So here we've got Игра На Экране. So that's the New Pогоди game, and then we've got a couple other variations that this manual covers. Oh, is that fire? That looks like maybe fire. But they are detailed in here. I think the names are in here. Yeah, so we've got New Pогодi, and then we've got these other ones listed. So there we go. I thought it was quite interesting. I can play a bit of the game. We can pull them apart if you like. They're pretty much similar to the Nintendo ones, in that it's basically a microprocessor blob with a small crystal and a few other bits and pieces. So we can open them up though and have a look. Shall we set them up? There we go. There we go. All right, let's. Well, we can try. We can have a quick game and then we'll open one up, shall we? All right. So I'm going to be playing this, looking through the phone screen. So let's do game 1. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, no doubt someone's going to complain that I'm not doing screen capture. Oh. Keys are okay. Well, the buttons are okay. Oh, and I was also reading that the highest score possible is 4096. I think someone dumped the microprocessor code, and it's although there's only 3 digits for the score, it actually loops around, so it ends up at 96, but it's 4096. Exciting stuff, man. I used to spend hours playing, not this particular game, but Parachute and Fire. Spent hours playing this back in the 80s. Shall I drop one so you can see what happens? Ah, there we go. turns into a chicken, runs off. No. Once you lose one, then it starts going through the bottom. The bottom left one. Bugger. There we go. Huh? Damn it. There we go. 54. Okay. Let's. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell too loudly. Let's pull this one apart. Okay. So I was just thinking. So 23 rubles was the price. That, even though it doesn't sound that much, that would have been quite a lot of money, I would have thought, if especially if the average wage was about 150 to 200 rubles a month. 23 rubles is a fair chunk. But having said that, these in the West would have been a fair chunk of our income as well. So, okay, probably a little clip. Oh, there's a little clip there, probably. Yeah, okay. So, okay. All right. So we've got the little piezo on the back there. Very thin wires, and like I said, yeah, just got a couple of capacitors. Sorry, truck going down the road. A couple of capacitors. We've got crystal there. I would have thought that was another crystal there. So maybe one crystal for the game, and one crystal for the clock. So we've got another 4 screws. All right. So I'm not sure the processor type. I can look it up. Sorry, dead air now again. Are they the same type of screws, or are they slightly different? Probably slightly different, knowing my luck. Don't want to mix them up. There we go. I'm going to be careful here because we'll have the polarizer and everything. Is the screen attached to it? Yep. Okay. There we go. So, I don't want to move too much because I'll lose everything. But I guess pretty much the same. I don't give that a clean. Looks like I do with a clean. But pretty standard. We've got the zebra strips there that the screen is attached to. So I don't want to move around too much. And then we have the play field and the polarizer. So I remember what I used to do is turn the polarizer around the other way. So then it was white on black instead of black on white. So looks like I could give the battery contacts a bit of a clean. But that's pretty much it. Not much to it. Let's see if I can get this back together in one go. Oops, sorry, close up my hand. Apologies for that. Anyway, I'll try and get that back together. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't want to say, it looks like any information about the processor is going to be on the other side, which is underneath the screen. And I don't want to break the zebra strips. Just trying to get those reset buttons in. All right, I'll get this all back together. But there we go. Okay, before we go, shall we have a game of New Pогоди? Exciting stuff. Let's see, how can we get that? Is that okay? Can you see that okay? Just trying to get the best view. That's a bit... How about if I hold it like that? Is that okay? Okay. Let's try. Oh, well, I can see the eggs. Actually, these buttons feel a little bit better. I know, I should be doing screen capture. Down there. See, in game 1, game A, you don't get any eggs from the bottom left. Until you drop one, I think. I think this display is actually better. I think it seems to be better drawn. It's got better definition. I wasn't watching. Yeah, now the bottom left. Now I'm getting all confused. Where's that coming from? Bugger. There we go, 50. Okay, I didn't even do as good as last time. I'm out of practice. All right. Okay, well, hopefully that was okay, of some interest. I'm in my hotel room, so it's not the best setup. But hopefully that's interesting. I've been meaning to show these off for a while, but I just haven't got around to it. So I'm going to have to get the egg, try and get the egg game, but I say that's apparently the hardest one to get. So there we go. All right. That's it for now. Bye for now.